So electrify everything using renewable energy. What else is the big trend that is coming?
I think the very obvious thing is digitization of everything and platforms and AI, and there are so many different new technologies that are can really help with us trying to achieve renewable energy goals, trying to achieve electric vehicle rollout. So I think also a little bit further out, and I think we all thought that it was going to happen much sooner than uh, it, it did, is autonomous, and I think that's something on the horizon. And obviously, there's still a fair bit of work to go to get to the point where we can all feel comfortable. But I do think that we will get there, and I do think that will be a breakthrough technology. My gut feel is we're probably 5 to 10 years out from when that will, become a big thing. But autonomous really, really is a game changer for transportation.
You think 5 to 10? Because I remember listening to one speech by Mr. Musk a few years ago. He was saying it's ready, it's happening. And I know that you drive a couple of Teslas, so of course you use the self-drive. Do you have the full version, or you have the just simple autonomous version?
Yeah, just simple. It's far too expensive. So, it was a fairly easy economic decision to say no to that. So, I know some people do, and they like it. That's great for them. But yeah, we decided there wasn't value in it for us. Um, uh, I think Musk has been saying that for a while, but I think Musk has also knows that it's still got a ways to go. And I know some people who have the FSD system and some of the latest updates they've been very, very impressed with.
Mm-hmm.
But I still think on a broad-based rollout, we're still 5 to 10 years at least from doing a hockey stick, going up very quickly. So we'll see, but that's the type of timing I think. So maybe 2030 type timing and beyond is what we should expect. You're
Uh,
more optimistic? Good.
yes, especially the way Tesla's technology has developed, and I also seen Neo and other cars that how they are.
Hmm.
So thinking is very different. The people who are coming with a bottom-up straight electric, of course, they are taking more risks because they have to impress people.
Right.
Because if that happens, then what Tony Sebas of the world have been saying for quite some time now, right? That
Yeah, well,
if
that's right.
cars are autonomous, you don't need that many cars, you don't need that many car parks.
Right. Yeah,
Almost like the
it
whole
is a
whole
game changer.
culture
It
change.
really is. Exactly. Yeah, I do think it's going to be slightly further off than what Musk is saying. And the other thing is we still really haven't seen a fully autonomous system on sale. And if we just overlay this onto the trend that we saw with electric vehicles, the first two major electric vehicles that we really saw on sale was Nissan Leaf and Tesla Model S. That was back in 2011, 2012, and it really wasn't until 2019, 2020 that we really started to see those numbers really go hockey stick up. So um, I think there is an early adopter period that does take a little bit longer. Once the technology is out in the market, and then off it goes. So I suspect there's going to be some sort of runway before we see broad-based rollout.
Okay, so autonomous trend is there in your big trend, but not sort of immediate, because that will
Correct.
fundamentally change
Oh,
so many,
100%. 100%.
like
Yeah,
the people.
we,
Yeah, go ahead.
yeah, the one thing that we are seeing the development of here is autonomous trucks, from companies like Kodiak or Too Simple or Aurora or others. And I think that is an interesting use case because you have to solve for they're typically highway-based trucks. You have to solve for less problems than a full autonomous system, and I guess that's the equivalent of maybe a level 4 within a geofenced area. But I think that is an important point, that solving for particular use cases for autonomous as it rolls out, I think is going to be what will happen.
Yeah, I mean, the modified cruise control, I forgot what Tesla calls it. That one where the car in front of you stops all the way. You don't have to touch anything. It goes up and it goes all the way to the speed limit back again. That's
right. Yeah.
When you think about it, right?
Yeah. I mean, that's pretty standard on a lot of cars nowadays.
Yes.
But yeah, it's that you're right. That is cool.
Yeah.
But
go ahead.
The jump from there to those very basic level 2 type systems to a level 4 system is a big jump, particularly in the city. So
we hope you enjoyed this episode of Energypreneurs. To continue listening to this conversation, please visit us at Energypreneurs. Thank you. See you next time.